Hey, this is just an update I want to do. I took a long walk from where we're staying to try to find a disc golf course, which I couldn't find because I suck. By the way, just a pre-warning, I don't have any good editing software, or at least I don't have editing software that I know how to use on my computer here. So this is going to have to be one take, so mistakes and all. So I just thought I'd, like I said, do a quick update for you guys. I am in Anchorage, Alaska. I haven't been deployed yet out to the Bering Sea, but in about a week I will be. I'm in training right now, NOAA Fisheries Observer training, and I don't want to be pissing and moaning, but this whole thing kind of sucks. And not because of anybody involved in it they're all really cool people. But it's just really tough for me. I'm struggling. The training is part identification work and part basically NOAA Fisheries paperwork. Getting up on their electronic system, getting up on their hard copy system, and all that. And the identification work is all stuff I already know. None of it's new. I've been doing biological consulting for years. I know the vast majority of North Pacific invertebrates and fishes. So that I'm not even considering that as I don't study for it. I mean, it's just all stuff I have. In fact, I've been more spending my time helping the class or helping some people in class out with it. Not that they particularly need like a great deal of help. It's just like sometimes I know characters that are a lot better for distinguishing things than maybe are necessarily in the material we were given. So, but sorry, I'm rambling. Anyway, but the paperwork stuff, we have this manual. It's huge. It's this gigantic, thick. I mean, it's bigger than like a good sized city phone book, and it's subdivided into all these different. And every time we go out on a ship. Every day that we're out on a ship, every haul that ship makes, every long line they set, every net they pull, or whatever they're doing, we've got a good 5 or more individual forms that have to be filled out in detail. And in this class, every time you leave something off, anytime you don't add up something right, you don't fill in every blank, or if you fill in some blanks that are supposed to be under certain circumstances left blank, you get a big red circle on it, and that's a point off. If you exceed a certain number of points off, you're kicked out of the class, and I'm kind of riding that. And I don't think of myself as being particularly stupid. I think I spend a huge amount of time on it, but it's just like, for example, there might be a whole field that has to be filled out in a particular way. For one type of fishing gear. For another type of fishing gear, you're supposed to leave it blank, or you're supposed to fill it in a different way, or you're supposed to fill in part of it. And it's not just different fishing gear, it's different, like for example, if you're trolling on one type of vessel, or if you're trolling on another vessel above a certain size, the paperwork changes. And you don't have to memorize this, we have the manual, but the manual is, like I said, is this gigantic, thick piece of shit. Cumbersome, ugly, terrible index. And so you're sitting there basically paging through hundreds of pages looking for the one bit of detail that you need. And you have to do this in a limited amount of time. And it's just, it's killing me. I think part of it, I'm not trying to make excuses, but I think part of it's an age thing. You kind of get set in a certain way when you're older. Like a lot of the people that I'm working with are right out of college, and they're in that mode of being able to do this kind of stuff, and I think they just seem like it makes more sense to them than it does to me. But anyway, I don't feel I'm going to fail. I'm pretty like 95+% positive that I'm going to pass just fine. It's not that kind of thing, but it's just stress. I mean, I get up at 5 and I do homework until 8, and then I go to class until 5 or 6, and then I get out of class and I do homework until 9, and I go to bed. And that's all I do. Today I set aside to go find this disc golf course. and I'm going to go back, and I'm going to be doing homework for the rest of the weekend. We have a huge assignment that's we were warned that if we don't take basically 12 hours to do it, we're fucking it up. So a 12-hour homework assignment. It's just this pile of forms, and I read the instructions. That's about as far as I got this morning, and I decided I have to get away for a while, step back, because otherwise I'm like, when you ever do something or be involved in a situation of where you're fighting this constant instinct to just turn around and walk home, go away, leave it, abandon it, say fuck this. That is something that I'm struggling with almost daily here. And like I said, everybody I work with is cool. The teachers are cool. The coursework's interesting. And I am learning, believe it or not. And the people, I'm living in a dorm with a group of other people in the program, and they're all great people. I like them all. But it's a struggle. It's being in a world that I thought I was done with in terms of the student thing, I finished about, it was 2004 on my PhD program. I walked out of my last class, my last final exam, and I was like, never again am I going to sit in a classroom unless I really decide that I want to be there. And yet, that's the way life is. Here I am. So, anyway, sorry, I'm done rambling. I'm gonna walk home and upload this. So, all right, take care, guys, and I will try to do more regular things. I just don't have time. Anyway, thanks I keep getting new subscribers. Thank you all, and take care. Thank you.